come and say hello, please, be very much appreciated. I don't want to be talking to myself all night. So it's very, very, when you're on your own, it's very, very lonely. Just talking to yourself when you're used to a co-commentator on a Friday night. But guys, after tonight, I do have one more race left before I take a short break I would say a short break. I don't know how long it's going to be. So next week will be my last race. I don't know, it might be till the end of the season. I haven't got a clue. So, Austria will be my last race for a while. But let's get into this race then. Remember, no weather spoilers. Would be very much appreciated. Belgium, there is a chance of rain, of course. That would be great. A rainy Belgium would be good. Be very. Oh, qualifying's wet. Qualifying's wet. This should be interesting. Inters are already submitted. So yeah, I think I've just talked to the rain. Me talking about rain. Has it done it? Has it done it? Wow. So, let's get what we need up. Not that. Lap data and track map. As we do have cars going on the track. There's going to be Neo. The first one out. Hang on, is thingy in there as well? In the. Let's have a look. Going to go in. We're going to go in the commentators one. Hopefully, you still be able to hear me. Oh, 5 place grid penalty already with James. Someone got a 5 place grid penalty. A penalty for colliding with James. I didn't see who it was. Hopefully, it wasn't me. Joining this chat party. Oh. But right now, there is a Mercedes right behind Neo, getting a tow here, and it's not. Who is that in the? Who is that guy? There's going to be Toilet Murderer, sat right behind Neo. No, he's going to go into. No, he's not. He's going to get. Wow, he's going to sit as close as he can. Right here, he's going to sit right on the wing of that Mercedes, of that Haas. Sorry, as Toilet Murderer goes very, very wide. He's going to back out now. I should think so too. He got way too close to Neo. Obviously, the understeer caught him out as Neo goes up to El Rouge, and Radion then will go on board with him. Obviously, in the dry, this would be DRS. The camel straight, or trying to keep off the grass. Get that grass in the wet. You could be in the wall going into the chicane now, trying to keep hold of it. Toilet Murderer is still behind him, but Neo really trying to keep hold of that car. As we are going to come into the corner with no name. He's going to come down to 6. He's going down to 5th gear, is he? No, 4th gear. Trying to hold it. He's really fighting that car, trying to keep hold of it in this wet weather. Are we going to see full wets? If we're going to see full wets, as he tries once again, Toilet Murderers had to fail. Toilet Murderers were well too close. Well too close. But Neo, he will be the first one to put a time in. He hits the gravel as Toilet Murderer does pass him. These two are racing it basically. So it's going to be Toilet Murderer then who will be the first to put in the time. So let's go down to Toilet Murderer. Now look at this. We'll go back up to Neo. It's like the four Neo. You got an Alpine just behind. The Toilet Murder does go in the pit lane, and Neo, and then Inhumane Dan does put in a 2-minute flat time with Neo with a 2:04. Andy with a 2.6. I've got a bit of a glitch here. No tyres on some of these. I think they're going to do it as they come across the line, are they? Let's have a look on... Yes, they are. So the tyres are going to come on as they cross the line. ZM sat at the top with a 1:59.0. So the first one outside of the 2-minute mark. Let's go down to Clumsy. Where's he to? He's in sector 2. Jout in sector 2. On an outlap. Blackman Benz then coming through the final chicane, the bus stop chicane. So Silent Rogue with a 1:59.4, 4/10 quicker than ZM sat on provisional pole. Clumsy coming through the final sector then. Braking, probably a little bit early. You need to brake early before you're coming into that bus stop chicane. Keeping it nice and clean. Up into P3 with a 2-minute 1. Now what about Jout? He's coming through the final sector. You can see a dry line forming. Is it going to get drier before the end? Or as he struggles to fight, he's fighting that car too, manages to keep hold of it. But Jout up into P7 with a 2-minute 9. Now everyone else who's out there is on an outlap. You've got James on an outlap. Garment on an outlap. Max is in the pit lane, or is he on his road? No, we've got Garment who's on a lap now. So let's go with the first of the kicks Albers, because Max is sat in the pit lane. Oh, he's gone wide from La Source. Out of turn 1, then he clips the wall on the right hand side as well. So for me, I would, if you've got enough fuel, bail this lap and possibly go again. I would actually bail this lap. You got enough time, you got 10 minutes. But we'll have a look, see what he does. Throwing it into the corners, he's literally drifting. I think he has bailed. Yep, he's bailed, he's done the right thing. As comms, Cairns goes on 1:58.3. Now Toilet Murderer. A yellow flag. Now, the other Mercedes. We're calling the other Mercedes, this one, we're calling him Ken, because I can see Ken in there. So he's called Ken for this evening. Good evening, brother. How you doing? Codes for pole, yeah, but it's gonna be. Unless there's a miracle somewhere along the line, I think it's going to be Combs for pole. Unless it drives up at the last minute and he's sat in the pit lane. And it looks like it is drying up compared to what it was. It's a lot more drier. As Toilet Murderer, who was on the rear wing of the Haas of Neo, who done the first lap. And when I say rear wing, I mean he was literally sat on it. I'm surprised Neo managed to get the lap in. But it is drying up. Let's see how much drier it's getting. There's definitely a glitch because the tyres aren't coming up until they put in laps. Unless it's a new thing, I don't know. So now Toilet Murderer. I think we will see slicks by the end of qualifying. He's going to have to go into the wet just to cool him down up into a 1:58.7, so it's not that much drier. What about James? Fred, a 1:56.6. So Fred then, a new one on the grid, 2 seconds, so it is drying up. James then in the final sector. Coming into the bus stop, chicane Hall losing the back end of the sugar free. I'm in the P3 at 1:57.6. Now what about Gurmat? He was out before, but he messed up his lap from the source and then hit the wall on the pit lane. He's on controller, you can see him trying to fight that car. Oh, I wonder if he's on D-pad, you know, where he's using that. Oh, fights that as well. Comes around the final corner. Up into P8 at 1:59.5. Now the final two haven't put in a lap. Is a second kicks Albert and Max, and then also you got Muller. So we'll go with Max as he bailed on this one. He has his invalidated, so let's go with Muller then. It is definitely drying up. Are we going to see slicks before the end of the session? We got a short qualifying and then obviously 22 laps of Belgium. And even though it is meant to be the 5th round, it is actually the 4th because, as I said at the beginning, we had an unexpected break. As Combs the one, the 54.6. Only just a little bit quicker than Fred, not much. There is drying up. I think we will definitely see the slicks coming out very, very shortly. So now, Chow, he's catching up. No, sorry, Muller. He's got a car in front of him. He pulls out the way. Oh, where's Jout going to put himself? He actually got a tow from his. Just get Muller. He's actually giving his teammate Jout a tow here, or he's going to start a lap. He's actually going to start a lap. So now Max, who's gone back in the pit lane, he needs to get back out unless he's going to wait to see if it dries up. Combs is not on a lap. Sector 1, you have Andy, who is 1 second down. I thought he was 5 seconds up, but he's actually 1 second down. Not Andy, Fred. Fred's 6 seconds up. That was on a... Yeah, no, my confusion. So Andy then, he is 1 second down. ZM then in sector 2 in that nice Williams. He goes wide, but doesn't get invalidated. Let's have a look at his sector time. Is he bailed on it? I think he may have done. That red light's flashing. Yep, he's down by a second. And what about the Aston Martin? So you got Forsman out there too, battling the car. Forsman's actually in front. Oh, still battling the car. He is, I think he was up. No, the Aston Martin's actually goes on the grass. We'll go with Steve, keep an eye on him, but wow, is he bailed? Then we'll go with Forsman. We will go with Forsman. I think that Aston Martin was possibly me in that car. But yeah, we'll go with Forsman, who is on a 1:58.7 right now. 3 minutes to go. It goes up to a 1:55.1. And you have Dan coming in. Let's have a look down the field. Toilet Murderer going on another lap. Silent Rogue, he's invalidated. Black the Bench just coming out. Clumsy. He's on just started his lap. I said Clumsy before. Why did I say Clumsy before? And then, okay, no, that's Clumsy. Wake up, Curly, wake up. So Neo then in sector 2, he is just up on his time. Or he's up on his time, not just up, he was up. I think it was 6/10 I saw. Max is on an out lap as well. Then now it is dry. You may see slicks coming out for those. I'm surprised you're not actually. Oh, he's keeping no, he's going back in. Oh, so softs then for Max. Let's have a look who's out there. Who is on softs? You have got some on softs. DRS enabled. So there you go. Chow on into still. Who's going to get pole? Don't think it's going to be Jout. It's going to be one of these two. Dan's doing a bit of corner cutting. Let's go down to Dr. Quill, see what he's doing. He's in sector 2. We may miss a couple here. But Dr. Quill. I'm looking at the track map right now. So McLaren gets out of the way. That's Silent Rogue with a 1:52.0 then. But Dr. Quill, and there you go, Fred with a 1:49. What's Dr. Quill going to do? We're going to see people fly at the top. Dr. Quill up to P2. Let's go down to Max because he has not put in a lap as yet. Okay, no, we're not. Let's go. Max has flown up to P3 right now. Now, where is Combs? Combs in sector 3. I think Dan's over. Dan is finished his, so Combs. Now it's down to Combs. What about anyone else here who's on the soft compound? Andy, he's on the inters. ZM is on the soft compound. James is on the soft compound. So this is going to go down to the wire. About Toilet Murder as well. He's on the inters. So Dan's finished. It's down to Andy. No, sorry, it's down to ZM, Combs, and James. Oh no, James is finished. It's down to ZM and Combs then. Oh, Dharma as well. Dharma gets a 1:49.6. Now Combs. A teammate is on a fresh set of inters. Forsman is not going to get it, I should imagine. Oh, he does, but no, he doesn't. Comes with a 145. Now, what about ZM? Coming around the final corner. Only up to P2. The Williams lock out the front two. Lock out the front row. Max is done, I believe. So, wow, it's a Williams 1-2 once again. 3 seconds difference between ZM and Gurmit. Unbelievable. That Williams team is so OP. Good evening, James. How you doing, mate? So it was Kona or Daycona who got the 5-place grid penalty. That was a collision with James at the beginning, I believe. Good. But 3 seconds between ZM and Gurmit. Nearly over 3.5 seconds between Combs and Gurmit. So here we go then. We're going no formation up, we're going straight for it. So here we go, 5 red lights. We're taking that off. And we're going to go into turn 1. Combs on the inside, ZM on the outside. It's not the same. After the first one, Silent gets a 10-second time penalty, warning straight away, ignoring yellow flags. Wow. So 10 seconds for Silent then, and there is another yellow flag somewhere, but it's not the same after the first one. It just really isn't the same. But Dr. Quill in P3, it looks like the top 4 possibly might want to start, top 5, sorry, trying to pull away here. Actually, I say that, it's going to be the top 6 because you've got Dan in there as well. So top 6 trying to pull away from the rest of the pack. And it's ZM that does take the lead. But let's have a look down. Let's have a quick look then. Biggest winners and losers so far. Duet Killer, he wasn't even in qualifying, I don't think. If he was, I didn't see him, but he is up 5 places. Toilet Murderer up 4. Dan up 4 as well. Biggest losers then so far. I know it's only a lap gone, but Fred, he is down 9 places, and James down 6. So there we go. Just after the first lap, we have some big movers. So we're coming towards the end of the first lap, and we have a battle going on at the back. It is James. We are with James here in front of him. He has got Black the Benz. Also, he has Toilet Murderer there as well, and there is a spinner. It is. Oh, we have someone else as well. I thought we hear someone else. There is a second Mercedes. It's Toilet Murderer. I'm going to keep an eye on this. No, there he goes. He's reset the track. So Toilet Murderer that is right. I did see right, didn't I? He did reset the track. So Toilet Murderer reset the track then, unless he had permission. I do not know. Because I know there's a load of them in the chat party. So, but Dr. Quill going a little bit wide off track as James has left the session. And that's a safety car. We have a safety car. As you have Neo with no front wing. Settle in. So there's the strategy for that team. As you go down, you might see the strategy change, but you didn't there, but it does change the strategies because some teams have different strategies. So the safety car is out. Are we going to see the medium runners going for hards? I think you're going to. The Williams are going to double stack. Not everyone's going in. So is this a mistake from some of the medium runners? The ones who's not going in? Tricky call from... There's actually the one staying out, you mean? It is a difficult one. Obviously, I think the hards will make it. Just, possibly. Neo stays out on the soft tyres. I think he should have gone in, that's for sure. That's a yeah, he should have gone in. No doubt about that one. Especially when he's got no wing. Yeah, especially when that's just a glitch. If that's a glitch, if that's I don't know if that's he's got no wing. Neo, sorry, Toilet's got no left end plate, but that. I only got that think they were that fast. The medium runners put around lap 8 to 10, 8, 9, 10. But mate, you got this unless he's pitting this one, he could pit this lap. Let's have a look. See if Neo pits with no wing and he's off the soft tyres. What? What? Oh, Neo sends that severe collision with. Oh wow. Those soft runners clearly new in racing. Mate, he's not. He's not. He's raced this season. He's raced all season. He's not new. Yeah. Yeah. Weird one. This is a bit of a. Let's say it isn't the best idea to start. No, it's not. I've just put something in the Discord. But to say that, you know, does he know he's got no front wing? Because someone will see it. Someone that's in the lobby, in the thing, who's not racing. He's spectating just to keep an eye on things. But he's not in that missing and end plate. The whole wing is gone. Yeah, I know, right? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. He's in. He's in. Ah, he's in. Oh. Yeah. No, he's going mediums. He's going mediums. That's surprising. Get rid of the 10 seconds as well, but go surprising. I would have gone hards. I certainly would have gone hards. Toilet Murderer, did he change? I think he has changed, because he had no from that. Also, yeah, he's got no right end plate, Toilet Murderer. I think he had that before he even pitted. Toilet Murderer. You heard right. His name is Toilet Murderer. We have a fastest lap under the safety car. Safety car, is the safety car in? It is now, so the safety car is in. Did it go in and I didn't even know about it? Or has it just gone in? I think it's just gone in. So the safety car has gone in. Sat yellow flag caution. That's what it is. So the safety car is in and we are back underway. And it is Dan who does take the lead. Because I cannot see a safety car out there. So that yellow caution thing does my nutting. So Dan has the lead from Max. The Haas didn't even catch the pack. Nope. See, if he would have pitted earlier, Law's Dan at the back, he hasn't caught it either. So, yeah. But right now, also, let's have a look at the two Williams. You've got Combs in P6 and ZM, the other Williams. He's sat right now in P8. But Dan, then comes Max, then Max Muller. Sorry. Garmit, then Dan, Combs, Silent Rogue, ZM, Dr. Quill, Andy, Duet Killer, Forsman, Clumsy Squid, Jout, Black the Benz, Crown, Toilet Murderer, then comes this guy, and then Neo. That is the lineup as it is, but we're going to have some movers. We're going to have a big one because there's a spin, and it is from Fred P14. So Fred has gone down to P14. Chout then, let's have a look. He has moved up to P12. You usually get some great battles in this league, obviously depending on the track. But obviously some great battles since I've started commentating. But as you see right here, you're going to have a good battle going along. You got 3 wides. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got that on stream. 3 wides. But I think there was some collisions going on there. So you have, I think Andy possibly got no end plate. No, he hasn't. That was crazy. 3 wides. Let's have a look. Did someone else lose an end plate? Or was it just that as Neo gets a 3-second time penalty? As now Andy looking to make the move on the inside. Is he? No, he doesn't. Let's have a look at the Williams of Combs. He's got his end plates. And what about the Aston Martin of Duke Killer? Because he's running very, very wide here. He is stuck. He's rode that curve. He has rode that curve. He has no left end plate by the looks of it either. Also the Haas behind, he has got his end plates. But was Andy just about to dive in the pit lane where he got cut off by Duet Killer. Oh, Silent Rogue. He has gone a bit rogue. He's rode the grass. Fred has gone down to P14. Now Silent Rogue is going to go side by side with Fred. They're going to go up to El Rouge and Radion. Blatter Bones gets a 3-second time penalty. Jout then. Let's have a look. Any movement going to go on? No, let's go down to Silent Rogue because there was a massive battle going on down here. Toilet Murderer. 3-second time penalty. And we got a good battle going on here as well. Max, Johnny Garmett going to go side by side. You got the 2 Williams as well side by side. Combs gets through of his teammate ZM. Oh, as he goes, Combs goes wide. No, ZM, sorry, goes wide. Has he got an end plate? Has he got some form of wing missing as he goes down to P7? He's got a left end plate. I don't think, oh, he hasn't got a right end plate. ZM is missing his right end plate. But just behind you have a great battle going on. Now you're going to have another side by side. You can see lights flashing on his cars. As you're going to see the McLaren of Jout looking to make the move. He goes onto the grass. He's got a break. He doesn't. He goes through. Is he going to make the move through the middle? He gets tapped. He gets into a sandwich. He manages to keep hold of the car as Germack gets a penalty. But Jout just got a little bit of a sandwich there. I don't think he broke until late. I'm not sure. But Silent Rogue now losing out on places. But I just need to clear my glasses quickly. Sorry. We're on Silent Rogue, I know that. Mate, it's their first season. Oh, it's the Alpine! Fred, he had a spin, and it's their first season, so bit like when WTFL started, you know what I mean? You've got to give them time, it'll get better. Toilet Murderer on the way out the pit lane. You all right? We still have a sugar-free Red Bull with no left end plate. Zhao. Most of these used to race in ARC. I say all of them used to race in ARC. Oh, what about now? We got two back in the pit lane. We got we got Dan, sorry, and we have Max. So those two back in the pit lane and onto hard tyres as they're going to come out in front of this pack, in front of Forsman. Now Muller and Quill are the front two as it stands. We're on lap 10 of 22. There's a few more in the pit lane down the back. Yeah, but mate, just think of like WTFL. As Forsman gets a penalty. P5, yeah, he is. He is. So I'll tell you now, right? The last person that's usually dominating this is this kid right here. He's quick, usually. As he's going, Combs is making the move on Muller, going into the bus stop chicane. He's pushing his way through. Oh, Muller's want to go into the pit lane. That's why Muller making a stop. He's had to brake hard. But yeah, this kid right here, he is quick. The Williams team is just so OP. Is the audio alright, by the way? I don't want the fastest lap. Cool. I've had audio issues lately, mate, and I don't know what's gone wrong with it. So let's see if we can find a battle. We've got one going on here with Max and Dan. So right now it's actually Max who's net P1 as ZM gets a 3-second time penalty. So yeah, Max is net P1 as it stands silent with a time penalty too. I think that may be the only battle going on. Yeah. But that's the only battle going on. As Max, you can see his light flashing. Now, I think Max almost went on the grass then. Now is Dan gonna try and make a move into turn one here. No, he's not. You got three behind actually, sorry. You got Dan, Zhao, and Black the Benz also batting that out as Andy, no, his teammate. Yeah, Andy making a move on Black the Benz. So those three having their own little battle with Andy still with no left end plate, but back up to the top where Dr. Quill and Combs now are 1-2. Will they pit? That's the question. I don't think they'll have to. or will they? That is the question, as Clumsy gets a 3-second time penalty. Now, and that gets a penalty now. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. That's not the penalties, that's the penalties. So basically all 3 seconds for Black the Benz, Chow, ZM, Forsman, Clumsy, Garmet, Silent Rogue, Toilet Murderer, and Neo at the back. As we go on to, let's go back onto this battle. Biggest winners and losers then. Obviously everyone's stopped at least once now. The biggest winners and losers, the biggest losers, Fred and Gurmit, 10 and 12 places respectively. But the biggest winner, Dr. Duet Killer, up 14 places as it stands. And he has stopped once, so obviously the one stop definitely possible. As I said earlier on, if it's possible on Spain and obviously Spain's 33 laps as well, but also as Dan gets a penalty. But if it's possible on Spain and Silverstone, it's definitely possible here, of course. But Combs, 2 seconds behind Dr. Quill. He can't close that gap. Max on 3-lap old hards with Dan on 3-lap old hards too. So these two, the fresher tyres, they are now right up the gearbox of the Duet Killer. Or Duet Killer. Oh, he's got to try and hold off the two behind him, excuse me. Mind you, he could let his teammate through Dan and try and hold off Max. We're over halfway now of the race. Now, is Duet Killer gonna let his teammate past? Not yet. He's gonna go into the pit lane. So there you go. As that the max the tyres can do, 10 laps, those hard tyres. As Dan is in the pit lane as well. That's who I was just on. Dan, yep, as Muller in the pit lane. Oh, as Max gets all out of sorts. I heard someone hit the wall then as well. And it's going to be not him. Did he have a 10-second time penalty? I think he may have done. Oh! As Dan got better traction out the corner than his teammate, he had to avoid him. But the three-way battle's going on. Still, Combs now has the lead of the race. But for how long can he take those tyres all the way? Let's go back to this battle then. Chow, Andy, and Black the Benz. And Black the Benz try and pull away from the other two. He's got a. He's got it. He's getting there. He's trying to pull away now. Gap between these three, a gap between these three are forming. Over a second now. Out of DRS. But Andy is within DRS of Chow. But Kandan, as Dr. Quill's been in, he's now on fresh mediums. Can Zhao and Max catch Combs, who is on 12-lap old hards, and these two are on 4-lap old hards. 6 seconds behind. Everyone's starting to spread out now. That's the thing with Belgium. But oh, look at this. We've got Muller, ZM, and Duet Killer. Duet Killer obviously just pitted. He's on a lap hold mediums. So there's 11 lap hold tyres between these three as Max gets a penalty. And that's Muller. No, it's not. There's a yellow flag somewhere. But these three are battling it out as Duet Killer looking to make a move. And he does. He gets past Muller quite easily. Now he's looking for the move on ZM. Doesn't get it. ZM looking to hold it off, defend it. There you go. He's going to try and go in the inside. No, he doesn't. Rides that curve a little bit. And again, oh, BL, he could have gone into the wall with that curb. These two still battling out. There's a car in front of him. Is it a lapped car? ZM looking a bit slow out of the corners. As here goes Duet Killer. Going to go side by side. There you go. There you go. It's done. So Duet Killer now past as Dr. Quill gets a pass lap. Duet Killer passed ZM. But now he has Andy in front of him, which is now going to go into the pits, I believe. There you go. So Andy is now in the pit lane. So I should imagine Andy will be going on mediums from here as Neo gets a 3-second time penalty. Andy going on hards. And obviously he's got no mediums left. But up front, Combs still has the lead. 13 lap hold hards. He hasn't got to worry because the two behind him do have penalties. Dr. Quill doesn't know. 2 lap hold mediums. But he is quite a way behind. Let's have a look, see how far he is behind the leader. He is actually 10 seconds behind. So he's got a lot of work to do. Right now though, if Combs wants to pit, he will actually come out in P4. Yeah, he is. It's down to 5.8, but yeah, keeping it around the 6-second mark. But if he was to pit now, we'd come out P4. I know, right? As Dr. Quill has left the session, that is unfortunate. He's sat in P4 right now. I haven't got him as a friend. Hopefully he can get back in. I really hope he can get back in. There's people in the pit lane. Jout and Black LeBen both in the pit lane. Oh, Jout having a wing change. Poor old Dr. Quildo. Oh, he's back. No, he's not. He's still ghosted. Osman picking up a 3-second time penalty. Keep an eye on this, well, I say battle, but he's just passed on lap someone, hasn't he, Max has. So Dr. Quill still not back in as yet. Everyone now has sort of, they're all spread out. You've got Muller. You've got Forsman just behind him. Then you've got the 2 Alpines. As I say that one of them gets a penalty, it's Fred. You saw him go very, very wide behind his teammate. And Duet Killer has rejoined. Thank God. Try and hold on to that P4. Let's see if he can get back in his car. They're going to be starting lap 19. As ZM's back in the pits. On late out, has he got wing damage? He ain't on the pit, what? Let's have a look. Okay. That's a strange one, but yeah. That is a very, very strange one. Dr. Quill is back in his car. But the two Alpines are battling it out. As Fred does go in front. Toilet Murderer, another penalty. But right now, there is a yellow flag. I'm not sure what that was for. But Andy is right at the gearbox of Silent Rogue. Andy hasn't got a penalty. The Haas has been lapped. Duet Killer, 4-lap old mediums. Dr. Quill, 4-lap old mediums. I don't think he'll get within 3 seconds of Max. I think 1, 2 and 3. Rattler Benz gets a penalty. I think 1, 2 and 3 have been sorted unless a miracle happens. Andy and Silent Rogue once again going to go into turn 1. Andy ran it outside. Then I'm going to go back off. There you go, Andy going to go up. El Rouge and Radion. The Haas behind him has been lapped, so we're keeping on these two. They're going to go side by side. Andy then, can he get his Toilet Murderer, gets another player. Let's quickly have another run down of the penalties. There they are. It's a bit of a checkerboard right now. Obviously we all know what Belgium's like for penalties. Yeah, I've noticed that. I have noticed that. But it doesn't really matter because they've got penalties. They've got penalties. So it don't really matter. As Dermot gets a penalty, unless Combs gets a penalty, then I would like to know how bad these tyres are. ZM with the fast lap on 2-lap old soft tyres with a 1:46.1. But its gap is down to 4 seconds. He's committed now. Oh, what? How bad the tyres are. Crown gets a penalty. Yeah, they must be. For the time to come down from what, 6 seconds to 4? Look at the back tyres. See, So we got 2 more laps to go. As Dan gets another one, that's 6 seconds for him now. It is indeed. This race is definitely over now. So Max, he's just got to stay within 3 seconds to take P2. Oh, no, indeed, yep. Max has just got to get within 3 seconds. But Dr. Quill, he's pulled it back a little bit. It was 10 seconds or so, but it's not come down much. Literally, it's still 10 seconds. So, yeah, it's not come down at all. So there's the biggest winners and losers. Garmet is the biggest loser with 13. And Duet Killer with 12 is the biggest winner with no penalties either. There's only 4 with no penalties as well. Andy and Zhao battling it out. And Silent Rogue as well. He's had to back out. Andy and Zhao fighting it out. Silent Rogue as well. He's had to back out. I don't know. I'll come up with some shit. Silent Rogue is flat behind Zhao right now. Now look for the move on the inside. Still going side by side, these two. But we're on the final lap. Let's see if these tyres can hold out for one more lap. He took him 19 laps. He pitted under the safety car, I believe, as ZM quickly going side by side with Forsman. Going to go into turn 1. Forsman is going to have no... ZM going to go around the outside. You got the Alpine there as well, but let's go back up to the top. There is a yellow flag. Again, I don't know what for. Leo with another penalty. But right now, if a puncher comes for this man, it's come down to 2 seconds as well. That car is shaking. Those tyres must be on the edge. You can see behind Dan, but he's got 6 seconds. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. But you do have to hand it to this kid right here. He's took those tyres to the limit, you could say. James is brakes hard. Is going to come over and take the win. At Belgium, he took the tyre to the limit. There you go. Dan does hold on to P4. Max misses out by 1.4 seconds. Zhao went into the pit lane. I don't know why he done that. He went into the pit lane DNF. Why would you do that? So we'll let the everything else do that. Coming over the finish line, but it's not then. It looks like ZM is gonna take, or is he, because of the times. ZM moves up to P6. P6 then for ZM. So his tyres, Ralph, they were 80%. Just so you know. So yeah, yeah. But Ralph, mate, thank you for coming in, being patient, dude. I very much appreciate it. Next week on the 3rd is my last race commentating because I have an operation on the 6th. We'll say next week. It's not next week. On the 3rd of January. It's going to be my last race commentating because I have an operation on the 3rd. So yeah. But mate, hopefully we'll have it's Austria. Hopefully it'll be a better race. So yeah. But mate, thank you very much for coming in again. Thank you very much for being patient. Hope you have a lovely Christmas, buddy. You and the 4 kids and all that money your wife spent. But mate, thank you so much for coming in. Very much appreciate it. And Dr. Quill gets driver of the day, and to be honest, he's going to get my driver of the day too. Even though it's a tough one, but I'm going to give it to Dr. Quill. It has to be good. Enjoy, buddy. But there is the rundown for today's. Oh, sugar! Press the button by mistake. Damn it. But there is a rundown for today's race. A bit of an extra long one. We would have been done by now if we didn't have those. That's not the race. Yes, it is. We'd have been done by now if we didn't have a 2 restarts. But guys, I hope you have a good Christmas. And please come and join me again on tomorrow night for CDR Spain, where I will be racing. It's a sprint weekend as well, so please do come and join then. But for now, guys, from RCR, we will see you on the 3rd of January.